You know, I gotta ask you, when you popped out of the car there, it showed a lot of emotion. I know you thanked your dad, you thanked Scott Speed. What were some different things that were also kind of just going through your mind just in the final laps, and just since you've walked around, done the different things, and come here?
Yeah, I last few laps, kind of thought if I was in that position going into it, I'd probably be emotional. There's probably a couple of drivers that would probably cry like the last couple laps. Remember, like Chase Briscoe, Southern 500, he was going over that, and he was saying, he was crying the last few laps, I think it was. Or maybe it was like Denny too. But I don't know. For me, I was just like, I knew a caution was going to come out, so I didn't have like any emotion. I was just honestly thinking the whole last few laps, not to put a lap car in like a bad position where they get frazzled, but more importantly, when the caution comes out, what I was going to do to get a better restart, because I didn't win from the front row all night. So, that was what I was focused on more than anything. And then we cross start finish line. It takes a while for my brain to shut off. I was just still focused on a restart, so it was kind of a crazy feeling, really.
Noah Lewis, TSJ Sports. Jesse, it's funny, first off, that it's kind of like deja vu right now looking at you up there on the stage. Ironically enough, Mike Ford moderating your championship-winning press conference just a few years ago as an ARCA champion, and now you sit here as an Xfinity Series champion. First, would that kid that sat at that same spot have guessed that just a few years later you'd be sitting here again, Xfinity Series champion?
I can tell you that kid then with all that confidence was definitely a believer. There's been versions of myself after that that didn't see this happening. I guess now it's starting to sink in. But yeah, I just had to push through like those hard times, right? And just wake up every day and refuse to let that shitty voice in your head tell you you're not gonna get up here, and just get your head down to work and outrun the pack.
Well, I apologize. I think it's like the second time I put you to tears on the desk. But
it's your beautiful looks.
Right. I know. Thank you. On a lighter note, just how much fun can you have with this, with Connor, once the dust settles? You guys, with your friendship, it's been a cool thing to follow for fans on social media. He wins so much this year. You come with the championship. Very cool thing for your friendship, I'm assuming.
It is. If Brent wouldn't have blown a transmission in the truck race, I feel like our friend group would have been 4 for 4 this weekend. We got a great friend group back home between, me and Brent and Connor and the Baldwin brothers and TJ DeCare, and I'm missing a couple, but some really good friends back home. But especially, in our group chat, the three amigos, me, Brent, and Connor, have always expected the most out of each other, and been really hard on each other at times, and always been there for each other. But we've cultivated a really good culture between the three of us, and I'm really, really happy for Brent to start to turn the corner. He had a tough summer, and he kept his head down, and he kept digging, and now he's starting to really, look really good. So, yeah, it's definitely great. We're definitely going to celebrate. I'm not sure how Connor's going to react to all this. He came to me in Victory Lane because he's a great person, but I don't know, again, how he's going to react to tonight, and I'm not going to fault him in any way, however he decides to react. But, we'll see. Obviously, I'm going to be happy about it because I pulled the long end of the stick, or the wishbone. But, we'll see.
Congratulations.
Thanks.